Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Night Swarm and Filtercord for Mammoth Games Inc. here with the EA Play 2019 live stream. How's it going, man?
It's going.
Hell yeah. So today, what we're looking at, the only thing that we're really interested in is probably Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order.
Right.
So we're definitely going to watch that. We have no idea what we're looking at here, to be honest. What have you heard? Have you heard anything?
Should be gameplay.
Okay.
I guess we've seen a little bit. Did we see a little bit, like yesterday or the day before, there was like, they didn't want it to leak, so they released like a little teaser. So it was like we saw the droid. It's kind of got like a dish-shaped head. It looks a little older, like sort of closer to some Old Republic stuff.
You said you said dish, right?
Yeah, dish.
A dish
shaped head, right? So he like kind of has these little weird, like kind of clampy long legs, and he kind of like scampers up the character's arm and like roosts on his back. This is the actor that played Joker in the Gotham TV series, right? Patrick Monahan or something like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's what they said. I know it's somebody. It's like they're kind of doing the same thing that was done with like Force Unleashed, where it looks just like a guy, and that guy's doing all the mocap and voice and everything.
Huh, nice.
I'm pretty sure that's who it is. But yeah, so I think we're going to see some gameplay today. We're probably going to see a lot of wall running.
A lot of wall running. Maybe a few
Titans.
A few mechs. Some Titans.
Right.
Who's this guy in the van shirt? I want to pop.
You know who the fuck it is? Oh, dude, look at his twin brother. Holy shit.
Okay, his back's to the cam now. He's just standing there like, oh, is that a camera? Ugh. We can people watch here for a few minutes. That'd be fun.
Jedi Fallen Order.
So we do have, we know our host for the whole shebang and bang here is Kind of Funny Games, Greg Miller. And it was supposed to be Andrea Renee from What's Good Games. She also does some stuff with Kind of Funny. But she had like a little bit of a medical thing going on, so she's not going to be here for this. Or E3 as a whole. So I think she's just sitting it out.
Damn, dude, I almost nailed it. It's Cameron Monaghan. But yeah, so basically what we know about the Jedi game so far, it's taking place right after, or I guess sort of in the middle, like late middle of Episode 3, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, taking place after Order 66 is given, which started the galaxy-wide purge of the Jedi. Players take control of Padawan Cal Kestis, one of the last surviving Jedi, as he attempts to survive while being chased by the Galactic Empire. So it's sort of gonna... I mean, I doubt this is going to be a stealth game, but it's going to start with the stealth mission, right? Because we've seen him, like, kind of trying to hide who he is. Like we saw in that one trailer where his supervisor or his buddy or something was, like, falling off that construction.
Yeah.
And he just lets him get got.
Sometimes you got to do it, you know?
Hey, dude, what's more important, the survival of the entire Jedi Order or one fucking Ithorian, dude? Like, sorry, guy.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Damn, there's a certain weight class at this event, isn't there?
See...
I'm really not talking shit here. I'm just saying we got a lot of thick boys in the crowd.
Nothing wrong with thick boys.
It's also, like... See, this is where I think, people will say stuff. Like, I'm certainly not, me of all people, I'm not going to go complain that, like, video games are... Like, girls don't play video games or something. You know what I mean? But EA, I mean, BioWare used to be the spot where, like, that had a very diverse group of people playing it. I've seen 3 women in this audience at EA Play. One of them appears to work at Target. That's an employee.
I think that's an employee. Not a Target employee. It's just EA's new logo scheme kind of looks like a Target logo.
Yeah.
They should probably get away from that.
Oh, I would just buy Target.
You think they could buy Target?
Oh, for sure. For sure,
I'd like to see those numbers.
I don't know after this year, but
I would like to see those numbers.
Yeah, well, we remember Apple was going to buy Disney outright. Remember?
Man, that would be
it was like that would make them too big. That would be like automatic monopoly. So it was just it was in the beginning stages of like looking at how much that would cost, and they just backed right out.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you lay $500 million, $500 billion on the table, most people can't say no to that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Apple was the first trillion-dollar company. It was only briefly, and then Amazon kind of overtook them, and they kind of fell back, but still. Yeah, so Cameron Monaghan began his professional career as a child model at the age of 3. What the fuck? He looks like he fucking got, like... His head looks like it's been compacted slightly. He's got, like, a normal-sized head, but his face is kind of small in the middle of it. Damn, he's my age.
Huh. He did a really good job with the Joker, to be honest. So
weird.
I don't know if I'm gonna like him in like a stoic like main video game character role. You know what this character is gonna be like.
Yeah, he's gonna be the exact character from Force Unleashed, right?
He's gonna be every character from every video game ever, so you can relate to them.
I've got to get better. Yeah. I've got to get stronger. My skills.
There's a conflict.
They killed my love interest.
A conflict in my pants. Is that a big Anthem logo back there? I just noticed that.
Yeah. R.I.P., baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Anthem playable at the show, but they don't have anything to show off yet. So.
Why would you?
I mean, honestly, well, I'd have it there because you don't want to like scare people into thinking that literally nobody gives a fuck.
Just take what you know about the game and do it better. Like, move it to... Like, I don't know if it needs to be moved to a different idea or what it is. But
no, you're 100% right. Like, okay, maybe we should let BioWare do the shit that BioWare's good at.
Uh-huh.
And let other companies do the shit that they're good at because we fucking paid cash for them because of how they do their shit.
Right.
Like, is that difficult?
That's not even, like, out... Like, I want to find the person who hears that and goes, oh, that's crazy. I don't even know why they'd say that.
Exactly.
Because like, there's someone doing that.
It's so weird.
Yeah, real weird.
Well, we know who's doing that, right?
I don't know them by name.
Fucking CD Projekt that's like, I'll just do whatever the fuck I want. I'm my own publisher.
Hell yeah. That's definitely most anticipated for like 80% of the people, right?
Hmm.
I mean, not here, but in general, like at E3.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, like, take what is right about it. The combat wasn't terrible. It was okay. Mm. So that's nothing to definitely write home about. It was fluid. Yeah. But that flying mechanic is really, really fun. And it's a lot... Yeah. It reminds me of Iron Man. It was like an Iron Man game that came out on PS3. Shitty game, terrible writing, but guess what? That mechanic was in it, and it was amazing.
It was good. Yeah. And I mean, all of the problems that we heard about from, that, especially that Kotaku article with Jason Schreier, right?
Yeah.
That really, like, every behind closed doors problem that he was talking about, you could 100% feel it in the game. You know what I mean? Like, when it's like, oh, they didn't have a cohesive idea and they had to keep stripping parts off because they didn't work, you can 100% feel that. Like, there's no question in my mind, like, when you play Anthem, you do not think that people were going into work every day with a perfect cohesive idea. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can tell that it was like, it was tough. It was a struggle to put it all together. And unfortunately, we heard, which was kind of, I think, surprising to some people, that this is actually a BioWare culture thing since being acquired by EA, right? Because it's always easy, and I actually still personally do it, that it's like, oh, this is all EA's fault. EA is just a bunch of assholes. Mm-hmm. But there were some major problems with the way BioWare management handled it. But, I mean, like you said, I like the combat, I like the movement. And it looks like we're getting ready to start up here, so.
Yeah.
But, I still think that BioWare can be saved. But we're going to have to see some more of Dragon Age before that's definitive.
Battlefield 5 has tons of new maps to show off, plus some surprises. FIFA 20 has a brand new way to play, plus a bunch of game updates you've been shouting for. Madden 20's got gameplay.
Let's hear what he says about Madden. Or EA and Sims 4. Jesus Christ.
Turn this up a little bit.
Having a stroke over here.
And of course, in just a few moments, I'll be kicking things off with the latest on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, including 15 minutes of world premiere, never before seen, first look exclusive gameplay.
Cool.
So get ready, because EA Play starts now.
Hell yeah. My phone's blowing up. That's him, officer.
That's the guy, officer.
But their little like spinning wheel logo thing's not super working for me.
No.
Gotta be real with you.
They've always had that circle
Yeah.
with the EA.
Yeah, I don't like it. God, imagine having to sit on one of those cubes.
What's up, my fellow Jedi? I'm Greg Miller, and today we're talking Star Wars.
He's a loud motherfucker.
We've been waiting so. You know what? We're
Yeah,
talking
his
Star
like
Wars.
throat's giving out.
We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA?
Why wouldn't they make the mic brown so it blends in with his
Finally
beard
here to
instead of
help
flesh
us
tone?
Get things started. We've got
Yeah.
the head of Respawn, Vince
Right?
Capella, and
That
the
makes sense.
director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen.
Yeah, Stig Asmussen. That's amazing.
Come on.
Yeah.
The early, God of War 2 and 3 director or something like that?
Yeah, he wrote the story for the new Mafia.
That
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
because he was the Jaffe.
Let's get it going.
He took over after Jaffe, right? So Jaffe
That
did
sounds
1
right.
and most of 2, and then Stig, I think, took over after that. Something like that.
Yeah.
I want one of those shirts.
Welcome to EA Play.
Thank you. What
How-
a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're
Damn, this dude, was that the guy that was in the audience at E3 last year that announced the
Let me
game?
answer this one.
He looks like he's
So-
aged 100 years.
He has.
Off script.
So
Oh yeah, we're totally off script.
It's
They
so-
gave me cards. That was a dumb
officially off
idea.
script.
Nobody
It's going to be on eBay for 20 bucks a pop later.
I mean, it's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15
Damn.
minutes of gameplay today.
Hell yeah. Wow. I didn't expect. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't expect.
I expected a big trailer.
So everybody's anxious to see what this
With
game
gameplay
is
in it,
going to
right?
be.
Yeah.
For somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about, Vince?
This is a single player action
Hell
adventure
yes.
game set post. Oh, yeah. Oh.
They're not dead, everybody.
Set post Order 66 after the events in Episode 3 when all the Jedi were hunted down. Well, not all. When the Jedi were hunted down and
Be
eliminated.
careful here, buddy.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, like, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right
Blair Herter?
This is an expert playthrough.
I don't
We're
know.
going to see some really cool stuff.
I don't think so.
He practiced a few.
Dude, the comments are fucking
2
brutal.
or 3, Blair?
Not even pulling those up.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee planet.
Of course.
And Cal's on a mission to restart the
The
Jedi
fuck's that
Order.
here?
And it takes him here to
Useless.
Kashyyyk. And
Lightsaber loot
he's
boxes.
enslaved by the Empire, who's basically
Jesus
siphoning
Christ.
the planet for all its resources.
Somebody's username was Little Uwu Bert.
Got it.
UWU.
All right, so
That's
I
pretty
borrowed
funny.
my phone, not to be rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone on long enough. We're not going to drone.
Let's do it.
Vince,
Well, let's roll.
would you like to kick it off?
Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, titty balls.
She's creaming. Squirting, boys.
It's a reskin remake of the Battle.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
This is Battlefront 1, but you're in Jedi mode constantly. Dude, the loading screen's gorgeous.
That's nice. Yeah.
It's very God of War.
It's not what I expected.
The, like, sort of ethereal design choice.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good.
Okay.
I like those things. Yeah, it's not like... Yeah, there's the little thing I was talking about. They showed that yesterday.
Yeah.
Little backpack guy. I love him. Oh my god.
He's so cool. He's like
I love him.
he's like Rob, not our friend, but
Yeah, ROB.
yeah,
What is it? Robotic Operating Buddy or whatever?
yeah, something like that.
Okay. I love it. Holy shit. It is a little... You can see it's a little jittery. Dude,
It
I told
is.
you wall running.
There's the wall run.
It's a little bit jittery.
I think you're
but
you're a second
feel
ahead
good
of
about it.
us.
Here we go. Dude,
Imperial Sap Refinery lies dead ahead.
from the Rogue One movie.
does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good.
Yeah,
Force
that's him. Yep.
And they're rushing to expand production.
Hell yes.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we recovered proves it.
Well, we're
I love him. I love him. I will protect him. I will keep him safe.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps.
He's kind of badass.
Distraction while you
Saw or the droid?
The droid.
inside.
Yeah, he looks like a little tiny ATST walker.
The Empire.
Yeah.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
Damn.
And they get the fuck up out of there, don't they?
You're there.
Yep.
Said he needs my help.
I love him. Oh my god. Look how he hangs onto the backpack strap.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude. Oh, they're learning from Division in here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
That's how you do a map. As long as the controls aren't
Yeah.
fully fucking jacked up for it, that's gonna
Right.
be cool.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, he's using it as a torch.
Yeah.
Dude. I want to fuck those bugs. I want to fuck that beetle.
You gonna fug that bug?
Fug like a bug on a rug. Oh, he popped off.
Yeah.
Damn, this little bitch is running.
He's skeetered. He's like, this is
He's skeetering.
this is where Borderlands got its idea for guns with legs.
Yep. Damn, they just doing their motherfucking thing, and you're a specialist. I really like where this is going. Hell yes. Is wall running?
Got the double jump,
Oh, never mind.
a force push.
Yeah. Yeah, this is super reminding me of just a modern Force Unleashed.
Look at him just walk right up and stand there, as if nobody could see him.
They can't see shit. These bitches are blind. as
Yeah,
that.
you're right. You're right. They can't shoot straight. So
I mean, they're just not even looking over there. So
okay. So he's gonna swing in and fuck these two up right away, huh?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here
Hell
we go.
yes.
Oh, he got him in the dick. Right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh shit.
dude, this is good. Why would you stand there
Throw
shooting?
it.
Why wouldn't you just go home?
Oh,
Ooh, he did the slow mo thing like Kylo
and he
did.
threw it.
Movie.
That's what I wanted.
Gonna need to get through here.
Evil R2D2. Should've got him.
R2-3-2, get him. Just fucking force throw. He did. He forced through it. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted.
Imagine running towards a fucking full-ass Jedi with a fucking taser
Yeah.
and thinking that you have a chance. Damn.
Oh,
Oh, look at how he's like,
crispy.
his body on the ground is all shredded. That's cool.
So, I do think they may need to do a little bit of work on that,
Some animations.
on the cut there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's cool, I really like it, but you can still see that it's not separated or anything like that. There's nothing mechanical
Yeah.
or whatever going on.
Yep. Nothing crazy going
You just
on.
say
yeah.
"fuck you"?
That's what I heard. Fuck you. Damn, that was cool.
Oh,
Oh, he's pissed. Dude, he's whipping this guy's
he's
ace.
beating the
Blair
tits
sucks.
clean off him. Blair, we're gonna have to ask you to step away from the controller.
Ooh. How could you take multiple lightsaber hits? Look at this dude's arm. It's
See,
falling apart.
that's what I mean. I knew that's what it was. I knew it was that kind
Yeah.
of shader. And it's
Yeah.
a little unfortunate.
So he glows red when he's about to do an unblockable, it looks like.
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh,
That's cool. Yeah, it's really hard to do, like, lightsaber games and keep it balanced. Because, like,
like
theoretically, you would just kill everybody anytime you touch them at all.
I'm still hung up on the damage that's showing up on the bodies.
Mm. That's a little weak, but I see why. I mean, it's really tough to do.
Get off my back, robot.
Yeah, really, you're not helping me. You're
Single
saving my
file.
health.
You go over. I'm gonna go under.
That's good.
Oh, it did.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, see, I told you I was gonna get fucked by those beetles.
Yeah.
Yo, they hate fire.
Yeah,
turns
they-
out.
Just bugs in general are not big fans of fire.
Oh, but they pop once you pop, you just can't stop them.
Yep. Hashtag Pringle Beetles.
Oh shit!
Nice. Oh, what, did he just forget about the guy who had the flamethrower?
The two guys that have flamethrowers.
Fuck up that backpack.
Yeah, really.
Oh!
Damn, he's getting roasted.
He is. It's getting crispy in here.
Damn.
Alright, he's
You
like...
think he's a friend of the bugs?
Maybe. Long jump?
You sure you want to plug in?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
It's a big saw, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys!
We got places to be.
We in this! That's pretty cool. A shortcut.
This thing.
I guess that's a shortcut.
That was dirty. Just wanted to turn that cutter on you.
That's so that's kind of cool. It seems like you activate, like you choose a force power and then you lock it in. It seems like.
Oh, look at that big beetle.
Big beetle, bitches.
What's it doing?
Damn, you know I love those big booty ass beetle bitches.
Guess I'll go up here and fuck this guy up. He's not paying attention.
Is he kind of crouching?
He was crouched for a second.
He was for a second. It seemed like.
And I'd throw him. Oh man,
Nah.
that could have been cool.
He doesn't want anybody to know he's there yet. I think. Damn, how do you kill a spider with a fucking lightsaber? Damn. Fucking spider mommy's cummies.
He just like cleaved it right in the
Man.
head. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah. What you gotta do is when you're building your upgrades and spending your skill points and shit, just up your damage all the way to make it realistic. Right? As few total lightsaber hits as possible.
I mean, I just don't like that that right there. The typical spider web, and it wraps you up immediately. It doesn't stick you to the ground with your hand still free. It wraps you up. And it's like, come
Yeah.
on.
Well, it's, I mean, they've gone, it seems like they're kind of learning and they're just going super, like, video gaming with it, right?
Right.
They're not like, oh, well, it's, to be more realistic, blah, 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 blah. They're just like, no, this is a game, dog.
But it's those
Skill points.
it's those little things that help you stand out, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it adds up.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if this was, oh, this looks cool. Sense Echo. Put the fucking shout into his asshole in here if it echoes.
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
That was pretty tacky.
Who's that?
Oh, there's some kind of webbing. Oh, hey, who's there? Oh, it's a web. Ooh! Oh, dude, I thought that was going to be a death scene and they were going to cut it out. Ooh! Oh, dude, that was cool. Dude, their heart is not in their butthole.
Mine.
What, he didn't even scan it?
He just left it?
What kind of bitch is Blaine? Blaine can suck my dick.
Alright, we need to find him. Send him hate mail. Or like
Dearest
physical
Blaine. Next
mail.
time, scan it, dipshit. Also, you have 5 skill points that you haven't spent, numbnuts.
Love MGI.
Love your friends, Prima Games. You definitely could have just jumped on that. You didn't have to stop it. Hell yes. My dude's partying.
I just heard from the captain. They're coming.
These are classic scenes.
At least we have the high ground. What was that? Cutter 7 is active. Reporting a live cutter near the cell block. Immediate aid requested. It's breaking through and destroying everything.
Crouch. Nope. Well, these guys really can't hear shit, can they?
Alright, we've seen that move a few times.
Yeah, the, like, pull them and got them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh! Oh shit, son. That's fun. That's a good time.
Yeah, this is super
I approve
Force
that.
Unleashed. I really like the lock-in force powers.
Yeah, he stalls and then
Yeah, you activate
pulls.
it and you're like, okay, is that what I wanted? Yes, okay, lock it in. Right there's an echo right to your left, dipshit. God damn it, Blair.
Was it Blair? Was it Blaine?
Whatever.
Same person.
What's the difference?
Good. Sir, the fewer distractions, the better.
Jedi incoming. Oh shit, there's a Jedi. I'm gonna try to shank him. Why would you think you have any hope? That was cool.
Yeah.
And look how it did like almost no damage to either one of them because all you did was just pop a guy on him. Yeah, he likes that move.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of seeing it as much as we've seen it.
Yeah, he's using the same thing a little too much. Maybe they should have gone a little bit later in the game when he has a few more powers, you know?
Like, I'm okay with it, but I really like the standard, okay, this is the combat that we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, we just got this upgrade. Let's try to use it.
Right. I've just unlocked the double parry attack. In this attack, I can block a series of incoming blows and then deal damage. Let's try it now.
It doesn't have to be that on the dick about it, but...
That's what they
Why didn't I say no? So I had to say dick, didn't I?
I don't mind if I do get on the dick about it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's some bugs in the ventilation.
Yeah.
Oh no, those are Wookiee slaves.
Are they?
I thought it was one of those little beetles, but it's my bad. My bad, guys.
Oh, they are with you. Shit.
We're here to free you. You're not alone.
Ruh-roh. Hey!
Visitation is not permitted.
That's true.
I
It's
really
not.
like the big guy that's just like very like kind and nice. What a weird cut, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. See, this is what I was expecting to see.
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
I was expecting a post-credit scene there.
Games play best on Xbox One.
What do we think? What do we think, EA Play? Yes, that's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys, congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'. How does it feel to, I think, deliver?
God
right?
damn it,
Like,
Tiger Shoe.
You guys liked it, right? I think I was looking at the Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
Oh, it's great. I mean, being involved with this team, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've put so much of themselves into this game. To be able to be involved in something like this is just, dream come true.
Yeah?
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Thanks,
worked on-
guys.
Everybody who busted their butts on
Just say it,
the
Steg.
demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud to be up here, and I hope that Star Wars fans understand that we're really
Well,
doing
on,
our best to try to
Is he
honor
really
On
like
Amazon,
I think
stuttery?
from
Or
good, clap. No, I'm gonna stop you.
yeah, he's kind of twitchy.
Whenever you want to clap for him, you clap for him. I think that's pretty evident from it.
I've seen on Amazon, it looks like it's going to be a $50 release when it comes out, so it's probably going to be a shorter game.
Right? We all see it. We think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Because it looks like
The deluxe edition is $70. The regular edition is $50.94.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's
really
really
weird.
satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's like
What does
it's
deluxe
muscle
edition
combat, as
mean?
Stig likes to call it. It's what you
Sir?
saw as a
why didn't we show that
good
shit?
player.
Yeah.
Right. So you
That, like, leg
Give out
sweep?
autographs after this panel.
Oh shit, I wasn't even looking.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like
Yeah.
we want the combat to feel really.
Ooh, that was
good for
cool.
people,
The little,
so they
like,
can be able
jump
to
over.
Be part of
Yeah.
it and
The
so
back
these
swipe
movies where
was cool.
Things feel right. It feels really
Damn.
good.
Yeah, it's also.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just
Probably
show, like,
enemy
a boss
arrangements
fight
as
with
well,
a
like
high-level
enemies
Jedi?
they're putting you up against. How
And
you
you're just
go
both using high-level ass
tools
shit, right?
and take them down. But it's not just.
So if you
lightsabers,
pre-order the
it's
game, you
Force
get cosmetic equipment for your lightsaber and your droid, orange lightsaber color.
This thoughtful combat. And
That's
the
cool.
idea that when I watched
Your droid's called
my thought
BD1.
was, oh, these are canned animations.
Magito
I'm
Campaign
doing a
Hill,
force grab,
Umbrarian
stabbing the guy, and that's all I hit
Campaign
R1.
Hill.
And
Additionally,
that's
receive a
not that
Crimson
great. So,
BD1
like, you can go
skin,
back in and replay things.
Crimson Mantis skin, a digital art book, and director's cut behind the scenes when you order the deluxe edition. That doesn't sound
fighting
like it.
against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points. If you
Yeah, the whole
It's not
difference
fun either. It's
of
fun
the
to watch
deluxe
sometimes,
edition, which is
but
an extra
it's a lot more fun.
You
$20,
talk about the skill points. Are those going into the
is
force abilities?
2
Yeah, so
skins,
we're gonna have the classic ability
and a director's cut behind the scenes shit that should just be
what we
free on
call
YouTube
force
anyways.
flip, which is essentially double jump,
Nice.
which is nice because
That
that's
ain't good.
makes sense in Star Wars. A Jedi actually doing it.
Well, regular edition it is.
But we have one unique expression of the Force that you saw in there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between Force push and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him, but when you force pulled the stormtrooper and walked him into
Yes.
the bolt,
Yeah, that was brutal.
pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a little.
No, you actually
yeah.
said it better be in the demo.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the
Yeah,
way.
we get it,
A
dude.
lot more than
We
we
understand
have
this
in
is
the
not the
game.
whole
The
game.
entire game.
That is not.
It's wow.
No,
I'm surprised.
no.
But
He bullied
No.
me a little bit about it. That's funny.
We got
No.
Scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon.
Oh, did the PS4?
But we
Did they
also
start
have
the,
troopers whose task is to, basically hunt
Days of Play sale or whatever the fuck?
Inquisitors
Yes.
And like
Okay.
we're seeing right
All
here,
right.
right? Like this
Okay.
is bad.
That's the
MF
bird
version.
strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
$20 off
New that the team
PS Plus.
In
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna wait until
adding to the
holiday
Star
though.
Wars lore. Why we're pointing at
great
one
is
guy?
that?
Did he create it? Just that one man did?
Yeah.
It was a team effort. You led the charge.
Jordan did the concept.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody, Jordan.
Dude, my poor Amazon wish list is about to be
So
fucked
we're
up.
going through, and you have these new stormtroopers. You have your fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back,
The KX.
and then making me fight him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you do.
No,
Trust me, you do.
I do.
Dude, those fights with those things are gonna be cool.
Talk about the other.
He's gonna be like Mr. X from Resident Evil. He just chases you around.
There he is right
You
there.
can't kill him. He's like,
BD1's
I
in the audience,
am.
ladies.
Oh no! Woo! How much?
Thank you, BD1. He's adorable, as I'm sure you know. I immediately want him in
Yep.
a backpack, so just a heads up if you're talking to anybody in the licensing department.
All right.
All right.
You can make
What
that
does he
happen.
do in the game, right? Excuse me, we're hosting a panel. You can keep it down over there. What are the traits? What are we using?
Days of Plays.
Just flair? Am I using him for different
Well,
things?
like story-wise,
Sekiro, $48.99
Yeah.
or $47.99, $48.
which is perfect. 'cause
Division
it's
2 Standard Edition,
survival
$38.99.
that's taken him to all these
Grand Theft Auto 5,
planets.
$15.
Get that shit and
NBA
I'll play with you.
2K19, $3.
Which is
That's
Holy
pretty smart.
shit.
That's-
I looked through it all last
I
night.
didn't notice the wall running either.
I was chatting with Grim about it.
Made this game. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
definitely inspired by BT,
Yeah.
but the name ended up sticking.
Yeah.
So, one of the cool factoids is his voice is authored by the legendary Ben Burt,
Oh, nice.
who did all the main sound.
Oh, there he's doing the scanning. That's cool.
Trilogy and
Yeah.
beyond. But he can hack doors, computers, as we saw in there.
Witch Shark.
Just scan some stuff there.
Yep.
Opening
Scan the
doors.
environment for
Red Dead 2, $38.99.
storytelling, learn more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
Is there,
they
like, a cooldown
want,
on it?
whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you
Okay.
can find more over the course of the game, and you're actually in that moment you're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've talked.
He seems to use it
about
after battles, it seems like.
Without spoiling stuff for me, what's going on in the story? Like, obviously, Cal, yeah, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending?
Well, the
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
What a-
I can't say.
But that's not a no. Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after this panel. But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Outside of Watto should be in it.
You know, story's a really big deal.
Days Gone Digital
Lucasfilm,
Deluxe Edition.
We got to keep a really
46.
lip on it. So I
Nice.
can't. I don't really
Great
want to
panel.
go
It's
into
over.
too
Everybody
far.
go home.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, the
I'm
story.
gonna save it.
Okay. I know one of the things a lot of people have been asking, right? I'd put up stuff on Instagram saying, hey, give me questions. Community wanted to know, this is Star Wars canon, right? You said-
Totally canon.
Okay.
Totally
Nice.
legit.
Okay.
This
And
is a real Cal's a real character.
Yeah.
You saw Guerrera in there. He's obviously part of the Star Wars universe. Seer, Cal's mentor.
yeah.
They're all gonna live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like it's so
the Perk Troopers
nonchalant. You're
are
making a
are
Star
out there
Wars game.
already.
It's canon.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm just like shocked to be up here. I'm like,
I know, it's a big deal to work with me, but it's okay.
We've been talking about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is, it's a Star Wars game, and Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No,
Okay, well.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
You're a fucking good guy.
because. No, I think it goes back to the fact that Cal's authentic,
Yeah.
and he has to fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, dude, he's going to be appearing in other books and other media and shit.
Right? Like, I think that's why so many.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's like earlier.
This is a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna play that generic character.
And a lot of walls to run up.
Like we know what we're getting.
Because they're going to be using him
Stick, anything you want to say to that?
canonically in other stuff and comics and shit.
I mean, just thanks for the support. The energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
Greg showing us
Thanks for
some
coming
stuff
out.
I'm
online.
killing the
Like,
game out here,
everyone-
son.
The reaction is fantastic.
It's certainly the best
Amazing moment.
EA-looking game in the last
Team,
fucking...
badass. Thank you guys.
Yeah, go team.
All your hard work.
Did you say goatee or go team?
Can't
Go
wait to
team.
see you guys.
Grow a goatee.
They're all just trying to grow goatees.
Can't wait to show you.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft.
Damn, somebody online said she didn't pay for the DLC to have tied shoes on this interview.
Can't come soon enough. For those of you who EA Play, the Respawn team has brought even more gameplay
Jesus.
to check out over in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater.
Sometimes
For
you just
those
gotta
of
get 'em,
you
you
at
know?
home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home, you will stay tuned for Apex Legends. What
Yeah.
you're looking for. Thank you for the yeah. I was like, that's the corniest joke I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh. Hey, everybody, I'm Greg Miller. Thanks everybody for watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
Hell yeah. Everybody in the comments like, bye. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, they're like, well, I got other places to be.
How hyped are
All
we
right.
for Star Wars?
Well,
Let's hear it!
yeah, pretty cool.
So hyped.
I'm feeling good about it.
Engaged, although that's actually a lie. It was engaged.
It'll probably be a day one buy for me. Well, they said November
So, big
15th.
thanks to Vince and Stig for sharing that.
Yeah, is that what they
exciting
said?
deep dive into Star
I don't think they said
Yeah,
it here,
yeah, yeah.
but I think it's been said in the
It
past.
is November 15th, 2019.
Nice.
We're all a little
Yeah, it's probably a day one for me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Um,
I'm Julia Hardy, and a little
I would
later
like
on,
to
Adam
see-
Newman and I will be bringing you news on Battlefield 5. Yeah.
I mean,
not
guess what
something-
all comes out.
It's not something that I'm gonna
Swing with gamers getting their hands
that I'm gonna go
on
dicks out for right away.
There's a lot to look forward to,
Hmm.
starting with our next show, Apex Legends. So, Alex,
I
But
really
you're going
want.
to have a dick out for it, though, right?
Well, my dick is okay. It's not out, but it is. Everything's unzipped, and it's peeking through the garment that is under my pants. Some would call
Okay.
them underpants.
Oh, so it kind of like, it did that thing where, you know, when you're sleeping and your dick kind of just like figures out how to crawl through the little opening, the like two flaps
Yep.
on the underwear that you can pop open to pee.
Do you remember that scene in Pick of Destiny where Jack Black goes, "Come on, helmet head"?
Yep.
It's right there.
I will always remember that.
It's right there. And why it's right there and it's not elsewhere, where it needs to be, or where it normally is, or where it needs to be in hype for this game, is because there's just a few things that I would like to see like a little bit more of. I'd like to see them vary up those animations. I would like to see them tighten up those things. Like you can start to spot those things. Like later, after you've been playing games for so long. Like, I remember a time where just everything I saw was cool. And those times are, like, long past now.
Oh, that was, like, early PS3 360 era.
So, it's like, we know, we can tell when there's something slightly amiss. and that's that's just
Animation on this game.
yeah, like animation wise, like especially shaders, like when a texture or something doesn't line up, it just doesn't. Like, we're looking to buy something that will not take us out of the experience, and those kind of things.
Especially me, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's really important, and that's why it's not a day one for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember I really liked, I'm going to forgive it for every sin it commits because I was a huge fan of the Force Unleashed games. Man of Medan is only $30, the new game from Until Dawn, guys.
Hey.
I know they're shorter games that they're making.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty cool.
That's out?
Yeah, so... Oh, no.
Oh,
it's coming out it's coming out the end of August.
Right.
But, it's... I mean, it looks good. I don't know what else to say.
It does look good. And that's why I shouldn't say it's not going to be a day one. It could very well be a day one, but I need to get closer to that day.
Yeah.
For me to...
Well, yeah, I definitely need to see what else is coming around that same time period because we can already tell that it's going to be extremely fucked.
Okay, so these are actually pretty good.
Are these cosplayers or are these employees?
Look like cosplayers.
Interesting. But, yeah, I mean, it looks really good. I have to... this is a game that I want to... when they say, like, tell the market what you want with your wallet? Like,
right.
That doesn't necessarily work because I don't buy something, EA doesn't give a shit. Like, you'd have to get a ton of people, which is essentially what happened to Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is one where I want to pre-order it. I want to give them my money up front. I want them to know that this is the shit I want. Like, whether this game ends up being extremely good or not, right? Ultimately, I think it's going to be similar to the Star Wars Force Unleashed games, where it's fine the way it is, and it's good because it's a Star Wars game, right?
Right.
So, like, most of what I get out of it is sort of my own shit in my head, and that's fine to me because that's what I want. So, like, I want to support making single-player, story-focused. This is not a $500, $5,000 million game, right? Like, this is... You can tell they're making it a little cheaper. This is coming from, of course, the same studio that's currently making Apex, right?
Right.
So, they're fucking busy.
They're very busy.
I don't expect this to be the next huge thing or anything. It's not gonna... There's no way it's going to be the next God of War. There's no way it's going to be the next Spider-Man. But it's a good EA game from a good studio that I don't actually want to play any of the other stuff they make. So I'm glad I get to play something from these guys that I know are talented and know are making good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the content that's the type of game that I want, That's really all I can ask for.
Yeah. And that's for me, like, looking at what you were saying there about I want to vote with my wallet. I want them to know early.
Right.
And I agree. But this doesn't hit what I want. So I look at it as it's almost like there are like 3 stages. Like stage 1 is the shit that I don't want. And that's like talking about the recent Star Wars stuff that we've got.
Yep. Stage
2 is kind of like this. This is stuff that I am interested in, but I don't know if I 100% want it yet, and I don't agree with it yet because it's not tier 3, the shit that I really want.
Yeah, that's understandable. For sure.
Yeah.
The community really brought it since this event launched, and it's awesome to see the best you can.
Oh yeah, brother. I mean, my hope again, and I said this in the past, and it's maybe this is not a smart way to look at the world. In fact, it probably isn't. But it's like if I want EA to learn their lesson. I want EA to understand what it is that people want. Make games for the market of your fans. Like EA they found where they make money, but that's not where they make fans that are going to buy every single game you put out for 100 years.
They make money, but they don't do fan service at all.
Right, and their ratings, I mean, the ratings are generally pretty rough.
Yeah.
So it's like, dog, just like nail me with that shit that I want. it's really not that like complex, right?
And they keep falling ass backwards into these things that are popular, and it's
weird.
Yeah, it's just
like again they put multi-million dollars of marketing. A studio worked on something for 6, 7, 8 years. You know, whether or not it was full time. You know,
right.
But you put all of this marketing might, 3 or 4 E3s in a row behind Anthem, and Apex Legends completely creams it in the same month.
Yeah, just destroy
something that was not advertised at all. Right?
And yeah, they're not even in the same like field.
Yeah.
But it just like completely destroys it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. There's no similarities, but it's like your Studio A is killing Studio
Sci-fi.
I mean, Studio A is killing Studio B. They're not competitors.
Right.
So I don't know.
Here's a real question: what if they got these guys that know what they're doing with competitive shooters, with cool powers, with traversal, and said, "Hey, we own both of these studios. Why don't you guys work with Bioware to make Anthem as good as it can be?"
Bingo.
That's the point of having all these diverse studios.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna dump all your money into, you know, a big like, hey, we need this to be successful for 5 years. We need to be making money on this as long as possible. Like, why don't you just put your best people on each aspect? And again, I think Anthem did really good on combat specifically.
I mean, it wasn't crazy. I didn't think it was like really,
that was
really
the best
good.
part of Anthem, and not to say that it was particularly good.
Yeah, it was good. I think the best part was traversal.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like,
yeah.
Instead, they put these 2 games out in the same month that are not directly competing against each other, but they are.
I wonder what would happen if they took these. And I do want to sidebar really quick. They're showing off these weapons for Apex, and like
their weapon designs.
The models are fucking amazing. They're real good.
Yeah.
But like, I wonder what would happen if they took some of these studios under the EA banner, and they got a lot of the people together that make decisions, and they all talked. Okay,
just start collabing, dog.
We have these. Yeah, we have these ideas, and EA wants us to do this. Who could help us do this better than we could do this? It's like, if you're a mechanic, you don't make your own bread. You look for someone who makes your own bread and you fix their car.
Yeah.
Like, it's trade for trade. And that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. I mean, we have not seen, like, it just seems that EA does not have a good understanding of what they're working with, you know?
No, they're not. They're not like on the outside looking, not even looking in. They're just not. They can't view what's happening with their company from an objective standpoint.
Right.
It's like there isn't like, I wonder what would happen if we did this. There's none of that. It's all, if we don't do this, then, you know, this is going to happen. Someone else is going to do it. And it's all like Battle Royale, I think, is a really good example of this. I mean, we even saw Cliffy B. That's the reason his company did not work out, is because he wasn't making games for himself and for other people. He was making games for what he thought was popular. And that's not going to do it, doggy.
No. I mean, it's tough, you know?
Yeah. All right.
But it's, I don't know.
But, I mean, Jedi Fallen Order it's a step in the correct direction of where they need to be going. And I do hope this game makes money, like a good amount of money, more money than we saw with the last Star Wars title, to show, look, this is the direction you need to be going. Push it further. Don't go the other way. Stop trying to take Star Wars into this multiplayer thing. Like, It's fine if that's what you want to
There's
do.
certainly room. Yeah, exactly. There is room for multiplayer Star Wars.
Right.
Make a multiplayer Star Wars game. You don't have to make 4 a year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And on the flip side, people love Star Wars, and they love these. Like really story-driven, deep, like customizing Star Wars experiences.
Right.
That you can do. It is possible to do it, but you're choosing not to.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not make money on that? It's a gimme.
Yep. Yeah, this stuff's tough. It's you know, there is a response to, like, there's certainly a fair thing to say, do fans actually want this, or do they think they want this? And I think that's what the point of this game is. I think they had a studio that was like, look, we really want to do this. We really want to make this style of a game, and that at this point kind of almost seems like it's died out.
Yeah.
It let us do it. And they were like, okay, hold on. Okay, the demand is too high. Unleash the beast now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to kind of see, and I think it's part of their idea, is like, did you guys really want this? Because now's your chance. So this is, I think this is a big test point, the same way the Anthem was. And this is a point where they could sort of go either way. And as of right now, they're going the way that fans want them to, right?
Yeah, they're trying to, yeah.
You know, if people really want this, you're going to have to put your fucking dick where your mouth is. You know I love to do that. So, yeah.
This guy's going to be all up in that. And I quote.
You know I'm about to be all up in it. So, yeah, I'm you know, I'm hopeful, obviously. I'm sure everybody at this point knows that I get extremely hyped for shit, and then when it comes out and I don't like a single tiny thing about it, I shit on it for a year. So
right.
We'll see what happens.
Right. Let's do an in review. Last year.
Yeah.
What needed?
I was super big on Anthem. Let's say. Let's fucking throw that shit on the floor where it belongs. Like,
God damn it! It was fun though. It makes me mad that it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Such
it
a
wasn't
chance.
a great game. It was a good game.
Right.
That could have been made better.
Yep.
And they took a fat, healthy shit right on the floor.
It was healthy. I can tell you that. I can tell you right now, no question in my mind, that was a healthy shit.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't have to see the doctor at least for a couple of years.
Yeah, they take Metamucil in the morning, and that was the clean pinch, as Jack Black would say.
That was a clean pinch.
It was a clean pinch, boy.
I could not have said it better myself, even if I shot myself in the head, so I never had to hear you say that again.
You mean clean pinch?
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Ben Real. All right. Do you have anything else that you want to put in on this, or are we good with the EA?
No, I think we're gonna. I am going to, on my own, review the Sims content. It's sort of been leaked what it is. It's like an island getaway type thing. They do that for every game, so that's not really a huge surprise. Typically, that is one of the last things that comes out for a Sims game. So we might be looking at, in the next, next couple of years maybe, we might be looking at Sims 5.
Yeah.
That could be pretty cool. But, I think that's the main thing we're looking at today. So tomorrow morning, I guess we'll have to schedule that again. But
yeah, tomorrow we of course have the podcast that will be kicking off. What time do you want to try to launch that?
That's what I was going to say. Probably like, let's see. Tomorrow, what?
I mean, if we go live at noon tomorrow, that'll give us enough time to do the podcast. We'll also be able to take a short intermission and come back before Microsoft at 4:30, right?
Let me peep them digits. Microsoft 3:30 Eastern. It says. Hold on. Let me scroll up a little higher.
Oh, you might want to make sure that that's not like a pre-show for someone, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to this other list I have. Okay, so Microsoft 4 o'clock Eastern. Bethesda 8:30. That one's gonna be tough. That's probably the latest I could do. Devolver at 10. So yeah, if we do noon, that's probably a good start.
Okay.
Do noon. Record the normal show. It'll be a short one because we're not talking about E3 news. We'll mention this,
Yeah.
We'll mention everything that we heard from EA, but that'll be it. And then we'll do the live stream of Microsoft. Probably do the live stream of Bethesda. I don't see why not. We'll skip Devolver because they'll show off a few games, but we'll talk about that in the future.
Yeah, you'll be able to find Devolver on definitely somewhere within our.
Their show is always good. It's just I'm not staying up till 10 to fucking record it. So we'll jump on at noon, record then. Like I said, shorter show. I'll see if I can get some of the releases and stuff out of the way early today. But noon sounds good, and then we'll be live streaming that. We may or may not be streaming anything on Monday. That's Ubisoft and Square.
I'd be okay with Square for sure.
That's just gonna be too late for me, dog.
What time is it?
9 p.m. start time.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Ubisoft at 4, so even that would kind of be tough to catch.
Yeah, I can't do Ubisoft.
Yeah, and then Tuesday at noon is Nintendo, so we definitely won't be doing that one live. But
right,
I mean, if Nintendo has the potential to totally like blow the show away with all the shit they're cooking up, I mean, if they show off some more Pokemon details, if they talk about again Animal Crossing, which actually a lot of like industry analysts were expecting Animal Crossing this spring, remember? So, we'll see if they drop that. We're certainly going to get Fire Emblem news because that's coming out this year. Nintendo's going to have a big like first party year this year, so
yeah, we'll have
could be a really good show.
Luigi's Mansion, something for sure.
Yep.
So yeah, I think look forward to tomorrow the podcast, Microsoft Bethesda, Monday. I may be able to do something with Square Enix because there is some Square Enix stuff that I wouldn't mind seeing. But the things that we will be missing, Devolver, Nintendo, and Ubisoft, you will be able to find on some of our other social media platforms, facebook.com/Mammoth Games Inc. or over on Twitter at Mammoth Games Inc. We'll have links to where you can go, where you can watch this, and join the conversation with us.
Sure.
So, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And make sure to stay tuned to those social medias so, you can chat with us about all the upcoming and newly announced stuff. But we'll be back with you guys later.